empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, hello everybody folks, and a good evening to you all folks, and welcome back aboard once again everybody folks to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'll be bringing you the watch on save about somebody once more then on today's Super Sunday for Brighton Hove Albion. Brighton Hove Albion to take on Spurs live in the Premier League. If you do not watch the stream on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much indeed to everybody who is here today, folks. And your kickoff coming your way, 4:30 in the Premier League. That's a 4:30 kickoff for this one. Brighton and Hove Albion up against Spurs. How are we all doing then, folks, for those who weren't with us, of course, for the previous stream? But yeah, big up, of course. Want that chat popping as always. But yeah, big up. So yeah, Brighton v Spurs. We're just coming off the back of a rather underwhelming 0-0 draw there between Villa and Man United. That's 2 0-0 draws straight. So I'm hoping for a nice game this afternoon with an early goal as well. I did put draw on the thing. That's the matter that's been torn up because I put Chelsea and Villa down to win, and both of them drew their games. Forest getting the point at Stamford Bridge with 10 men as well, and Man United getting a point out of Villa Park. And that torrid record remains intact for Villa, of course. Only 5 wins against Manchester United in the Premier League. But we only need 1 goal in this game. We need Tottenham to win or a draw, so no opportunity for a Brighton victory today. And under 12.5 corners with a Brennan Johnson shot will return me £2.45. And the Seagulls coming off the back off a 4-2 defeat away to Chelsea, who, of course, this week couldn't beat Nottingham Forest. And Ange Postecoglou's men, well, they are coming into this game with a swagger, really. 5 goals scored in the last 2 games in all competitions, and just 1 conceded, winning 3-0 at Old Trafford against Manchester United and winning 2-1 at Ferencváros. Ferencváros? Yeah, Ferencváros. But yeah, I don't see Brighton winning this at all. I think Brighton going to be quite poor in the game. I think it'd be, yeah, either a draw or a Spurs win. A draw with goals. So yeah, that is pretty much the preview on this game then. Of course, nobody's in the chat yet, so yeah, please do chat. Get yourselves all hyped up and ready to go, because I need a nice, full and energetic chat. And in a moment, we are going to get through to your team news for this match. Okay. Let's do that now, because we have got some delving through to get through with the 2 o'clock kickoffs. And away we go. Let's start off then on the game we just watched. It was a 0-0 draw. Very boring, very plain. Only 3 yellow cards. No, there was more than 3 yellow cards, I think, wasn't there? There was more than 3 yellow cards, I can tell you that much. Let's just hit the refresh button on that. There we go. Much better timeline then, so there you go. Yep, so we started the game off in the 3rd minute. Ericsson got the booking. In just the 12th minute, Villa had to make a change, and that was Ezri Konsa who had to go off early on. Maguire got booked. Mainu got booked. 2 half-time substitutions. Nasser Mazraoui replacing Nasser Mazraoui and Victor Lindelof coming on, replacing Harry Maguire. Sorry, Lindelof came on to replace Nasser Mazraoui and Lindelof and Maguire came off to be replaced by Matthias de Ligt. He got an injury before half-time. Rashford was booked, very nearly got a second yellow, but he was subbed off in the 64th minute. Leon Bailey replaced John Duran. And yeah, that is practically how that game went. A very boring, very underwhelming game between Villa and Man U. The one that was a bit more entertaining had a red card in it and 2 goals. Chelsea v Nottingham Forest tends to entertain, and on that occasion did. Chris Wood with the opening goal in the 49th minute with an assist from Nikola Milenkovic. Loads of action in that game as well. Noni Madueke with the equaliser from an assist by Cole Palmer in the 57th minute, and that is how it finished. I believe there was a few disallowed goals as well in that one. If we go down to the timeline, there might have been, I think there was 2 disallowed goals. Might not show us. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look at the highlights in a bit on that one. But yeah, that finishes 1 apiece at Stamford Bridge. And yeah, of course, James Ward-Prowse sent off for a second yellow card in that game as well. Looking then to Brighton v Spurs. And your team news is out now. So Bartha Bruggen begins in goal for Brighton as part of a 4-2-3-1 formation. A back 4 of Adam Webster, Lewis Dunk, Ferdy Kadioglu and Joel Veltman. Plays behind the defensive midfield 2 of Jack Hinshaw-Wood and Carlos Baliba. Then the attacking midfield 3 is Jorginho Rutter, Yankuba Minter and Karu Matoma. Leading the front by himself is Danny Welbeck, former Arsenal man. On the bench, Jason Steele, Tarek Lamptey, Igor Julio, Purvis Estepinian, Brojan Gruda, Julio Enciso, Yassin Ayari, Matt Zvifa, and Evan Ferguson. Looking to Spurs and their lineup is a 4-3-3 formation for them. Guglielmo Vicario in goal, a back 4 of Destiny Udogi, Pedro Porro, Mickey van der Ven, and captain Christian Romero. Midfielders are 3 of James Maddison, Dejan Glazewski, and Rodrigo Bentancur. Leading the front is Timo Werner, Dominic Solanke, and Brennan Johnson. Still no Son available today for Spurs due to injury, but on the bench is Fraser Forster, Raju Dragutin, Jed Spence, Yves Bissouma, Archie Gray, Lucas Bergval, Pape Sarr, Mikey Moore, and Will Lancashire. Looking to the league table and the impact on the league table depending on the results. So we'll start off with Spurs, who are, of course, higher in the table by a point. And a point for Spurs would put them on to 11 points. With the positive goal difference, they would go above Fulham and into 7th. However, for Spurs, if they win the game, they can go to 13 points within a point of Villa and Chelsea after their draws. So that would put them up to 6th and a point above Newcastle. Brighton can go on to 10 points with a draw. With the +2 goal difference, they would go above both Nottingham Forest and Brentford, but not above Spurs, who would anyway be onto 11 points with a draw. So the maximum that Brighton go, I think, is 8th, because Spurs would advance. In fact, no. They can probably go about 9th, I think. Brighton, of course, though, with a win, can go on to 11 points, and that would put them above Fulham and into 7th. There you go then, your team news for the final game of this Premier League weekend before the international break. It is Brighton and Hove Albion up against Spurs. And it's live on Realltom Football, everybody. Yay! Ashik in the house, back in Spurs. And yeah, I probably would want either a draw or a Spurs win. I need 1 goal in the match, remember? But Brighton cannot win the game. There's Pascal Gross suited up and entering the pitch. We're giving everybody a wave at the Amex. I'm sure Luke links his heart like, "Hi, Pascal." Hi, Pascal. Oh, dear. Well, your primetime Sunday game on Realltom Football, and of course, if you want to give it a watch, it's on Sky Sports. But on Realltom Football, your primetime Sunday game is Brighton and Hove Albion up against Spurs. Here come the teams out of the tunnel. Referee for this one will be David Coote. Where's Ferdinand? Voice of Dimitar Berbatov. There's Ange Postecoglou. Good eye, mate. My name's Big Ange Postecoglou, I tell you. I'm Ange Postecoglou. I'm a wee Australian. Kumar Singh in the house, back in Spurs. Welcome in, matey. They're just going through the teams now on Sky, and then we'll be ready for kickoff. I do want to see lots of people in the chat this afternoon, afternoon. Yep, we're going to do a bit of League 2 tomorrow, a bit of League 2 fun, and then we'll be back on Thursday for England. We will go through all of the information and the details of what is coming up in the international break after the match, because we are going to have about 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the match to do the match week roundup, and then we'll have a preview to the international break and what is to come. Are you off already? All right, see you Monday then. You're working now. Okay, well, enjoy work. I bet it's about 8:30 for you into it at night, so have a good one. Pardon? So it's 8 p.m. for you, is it? Yeah. Must be about 3.5 hours in front of us then, because it is 4:30. And we are a little bit late for kickoff in this one because there is going to be a moment's respect in remembrance of somebody who has passed away within Brighton Hove Albion Football Club. So the moment's applause here. And it's for Barry Lloyd, who was born in 1949 and died recently in 2024. So that makes him around about 75 years old. So may he rest in peace. And the Amex Stadium up and applauding him. Well, Seagulls ready to go. One final team huddle from Spurs. You've bet 3-1 to Spurs. I've gone 3-0 to Spurs. We are about to kick off then. Here we go. Brighton v Spurs. And we kick off through Welbeck. And we are off the mark. Oh, early chance for Spurs. Werner is in inside the first minute. And it's Johnson who couldn't get there. That's going to be out for a Brighton throw-in the end. Brilliant chance. Spurs in the green kit. Kulusevski, poor ball, poor ball. It's going to be a free kick as well. Clock just stopped there for a second then. It stops at 1:15 for about 6 seconds. It's reset itself though. Ten Hag. Maybe they're waiting for him to lose 10-0 because his name's Ten Hag. Or 10 in a row. Kulusevski. Kulusevski, that took a block off Dunk, and it's going to be a Spurs corner from the right, I think. Yeah, looking positive and threatening as they come forward every time, Spurs. Brighton Port. Kulusevski. No, I think it's boring, mate. All due respects, I think it's crap. Here's Werner. Beyond Veltman and ball across. Was dealt with by Adam Webster. Last touch, I think, was off Webster there from Udoggies. Yep, it's going to be a throw-in. Do they? That's cool. Beautiful ball over the top from Romero. And Madison! Deflected, blocked, whatever you want to call it. It's behind, I think, from a corner to Spurs. Spurs corner, Madison to take it. Won't be too long, you know, before we start getting the lights on in here, because it's bloody nearly as dark here as it is at the same time yesterday. Well, an hour later yesterday. Yeah. Over 0.5 goals, under 12.5 corners. Tottenham will draw. Brandon Johnson with one shot. Vicario, I love that little ducking head on. Now, at half-time, I am going to have to feed the dog. So just to make you aware of that, the dog does need to be fed at half-time. So that will be something that will happen during this stream. I mean, I would rather 3-0. So 3-0 would get me a free bet. And Super 6. Come on, be good to me. Be good to me. Oh, I think I'm losing on Super 6. I don't know what I'm doing on Super 6. Hang on, Super 6. Here we go. Great start from Spurs there, you know. Come on, Super 6. What you got for me, Super 6? Can I beat Jamie? It is... Oh. Oh, yeah, you see, if it is a draw. Flixie! Nope. Favourite player for Arsenal, for Spurs? For Spurs, Romero. For Brighton, Welbeck. For Arsenal, probably Havertz, maybe. Bentancur has been caught, but good recovery. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to turn on the lights, you know. I'm starting to like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Do you know what I mean, a bit? It's a shame. The lighting makes me look so white. Maybe it's one of the benefits of having black skin, I guess you could say, really. Because I personally like this mode of lighting, but obviously the camera doesn't. We're not banter FC. Too heavy for Madison there, that ball. Touch too heavy. Rutetta, Mitoma. Flags up. Not sure yet. Yeah, lights going on. Lights going on. Look. It's a shame, but the lights going to have to go on. Looking a bit better. You can see me nice and clearly now. Kulusevski. It's just a Welbeck. It's not that beautiful. Come on, it's not that beautiful. You know, don't get me wrong. It helps with soundproofing and it's comfortable. But got a stupid mattress by the side of me. Yeah, came out of the wash. No, not came out of the wash. Came off the Clothes also needs to be organised. Just ignore the clothes. Just ignore the clothes. Just ignore the clothes. Yeah, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Yeah. There you go. There you are. No clothes in sight, and that's a bag. My bag. It's my little bag. My man bag. It's everywhere I go. And then Rooters penalised there. Porro. Yeah, hair's growing back. I can feel it. Here's Kulusevski. Right hand side. Cuts it back for Werner. Brighton strong enough defensively. I mean, you can buy Sky. Google it. It's the best thing out. Just Google it. Because I don't know. Google it. Werner. Udogi. It's going to be a Spurs corner. No. This game is never a 4:30 kickoff, I'll tell you that. All right. Dryness in my ear there. Rero. Forward by Porro to Kulusevski. Werner. Cutback was tame. That one's okay. That one's okay. Probably generates more earwax, that one, because obviously it's got the earphone in the majority of the time. Well, after this, it's going to be watch the end of the football coverage. Get the ready meal on, chill out. Chill out, enjoy some dinner. I'm doing nothing this evening. Well, almost nothing this evening. Here you go. Quite dominant for my first 20 minutes of Spurs. Johnson and Porro. Lovely ball, by the way, to him. And a great cross, and it's in by Werner. That did cross the line. I'm telling you that. Yeah. But the flag's up. It's not going to count. It crossed the line. They're checking this. Are we need a goal here? It is offside. It's not going to count. Red line. It's tight. It's very tight. But it is offside, and the goal is ruled out. Madison Johnson! Oh, there you go! One disallowed, one in the back of the net for Spurs. Definitely a shot from Brennan Johnson. Definitely a goal for Spurs. The game is alive. Just going to make sure the goal's confirmed, and then I will put my ticks on my sheet. Definitely a deserved lead as well, and it is a confirmed goal. There you go. 1-0 Spurs. Bentancur. Romero. Two corners. We can have 10 more. Inchwood, Mitoma. We'll go again. Goal kick. Yeah, Brighton have been poor. Udogie now. Timo Werner on the left. Werner. Madison. Goes over. Now Veltman's just gone down playing dolls, are we? Something like that? Acting? Anyways, it's 2 ticks on a tick sheet for not quite £29, but it is £2.45 that's on the line. And I will take that because that refunds the stakes. Toma Vicario got a good touch there. Refunds the stakes for today because obviously I only staked £2. Of course, the Aqua Insurance, which is now gone, was a free bet. That's going to be a free kick, I think. Very quiet Luke Links today, it must be said. Not a single peep from him on Instagram. To Johnson. Romero. Kulusevski to Johnson. Spurs playing in field. And that's Bentancur to Udogi. Werner. Hey Abdullah, how you doing? Good to see you. Dylan, welcome aboard, my man. Dylan. Believe it. Well back chance. Jamesy, how you doing? Jamesy, good evening to you, my mate. Oh, doggy. Werner has plenty of space to run into, but he's completely fluffed his lines at the opportunity. Kadioglu's ball. Minter's kept it in. You pray to God that noise isn't the dog. Thinking about playing with his bone. About 10 minutes to go till half time. Oh, had by Kadioglu there. Welbeck. Lieber. %3%. Spurs on the pole. Slanky, oh, brilliant. Werner back to Madison. Oh, it's in. It's came in off for Bruggen. It's a second goal for Spurs, who are flying at the moment. Spurs second before the break. So yes, Spurs appear to have some daylight in the game now. It is 2-0. Madison with the second. Takes a huge deflection off Barbara Bruggen. Just the 3 corner kicks in the game so far. Yeah. 1 to 2. Minter. Take Makadioglu. Oh, header. Just wide. Ball to Kulusevski. Will chase at Igor Julio, who gets it back to Ruggan. Yeah, Welbeck's gone after it. Kulusevski now. Look for a 30, Spurs. Kulusevski with the ball across. Oh, it's not cleared properly by Brighton. Werner's in. And that will be claimed for a scamper by Ruggan. He's a bit nervous after his mistake, I presume. It's going to be a free kick to Spurs. Didn't really see what... I mean, Werner was rolling around, but... I'm sure it's an awkward one. Welcome to FDT. How are you doing, FDT? Welcome aboard to you. Good evening, FDT. Teammate Charlie's a nice one. Kulusevski, Johnson could get to this. He will get to it. Brennan Johnson looking for the 3rd goal. Couldn't quite find it. Yes, do you spot? I think you do actually. Yeah, big up. We love the Arsenal fans in here, don't we? Flicks. He's reluctant to agree with me. Hey, yes. Come on, you Gunners. The Gunners. Bournemouth next. After the international break. Now, I predicted 3-0, so one more goal in this, and it stays 3-0. Then that is a correct score for me. Yay! And it is neck on neck here between me and Jamie Carragher. If Spurs win this game, I beat Jamie Carragher in Super 6 this week. And if they win it 3-0, I get a correct score as well. Thanks. Not that I want Spurs to win games, but, you know, it's certainly a positive. Couldn't tell you. We're going to have 3 additional minutes at the end of the first half. A 2-0 scoreline, which could have easily been 3 with 3 minutes added time. And Flicks, if you want to, you can make a 5-minute appearance on here and entertain the crowd whilst I quickly go feed my dog. How would you like that? He's thinking about it. I can tell he is. Played one of the... no, now 2. Right, Felix, join the studio. Hang backstage, because I'm going to get you to come on for 5 minutes whilst I feed the dog. And you can entertain the crowd. In a minute. Half time. It is 2-0 to Spurs at half time. Brighton have been awful Brighton have been today. And Spurs have practically dominated. Whether those words may be harsh or not, it is fact and it is reality. Half-time score at the break. Brighton 0, Spurs 2. One more goal for Spurs. 0-3 would be a correct score for me. And I think this bet is winning as long as the corner count stays under 12.5. A very easy £2.45. Now, folks, I do need to go quickly feed my dog, so please do bear with me whilst I go do that, because he is crying for his food. He's saying, Tom, go get me my food, please. So, yeah, just give me a few minutes, and I'll be back after I've fed him. So, yeah, there you go. Back in...
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Back, folks. So yeah, I'm going to give him about 4 minutes. 4 minutes and I'll need to go down again and take the bowl off him. That should be a fairly quick process though. 4 minute timer. There we go. Yeah, because otherwise, well, it's not even that, because I have to lock him in the back whilst he's eating. Even though there's only one dog at the minute, we have to lock one in the back, and that's him, because he nicks the girl's food because she's slightly slower. But he's still used to that routine, so we stick to locking him in the back. So I have to let him out, otherwise he'll start crying. And to be honest with you, I can't really upset him when he's been a good boy, you know. And that one we've got, by the way, I probably told you this already. That one down there, the one we've got at the moment, is the good dog. No, I ain't killed anybody. I know, it's what it is, mate. I just keep going. I mean, keep fighting, keep going, you know, just keep banging it in there, the content, you know, hoping for a one-day reward, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do. It's just what you got to do. I mean, last week we had a really good week, actually, in terms of views, last weekend. And I say it was a good weekend. We had a really good weekend last weekend, actually. Yeah, 444 on the Arsenal game, PSG. I think he's already finished eating. Oh, guys, I think he's already finished eating, you know. He's finished eating, I think. Bear with me before he starts blooming barking. Sorry, folks. Just
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
back. I know, I am quick. I have to be. Because I've got viewers waiting on me. When you've got a crowd to entertain, when you have to take a quick break, you have to be quick with that break. Because if you leave the crowd waiting, they decide to go watch another show. And I've learned well enough now how to jump over that stairgate, so... And yeah, he's now upset because I've abandoned him. Let me just go see to him. Right, leave him to it. He can do what he wants, bark. But yeah, 2 goals for Spurs then, first half. Very comfortable for them, really. Don't see Brighton getting back into it. Brighton have been shit. And yeah, 1 more goal, as I say, without reply, would be my 3-0 prediction correct. I didn't actually think it'd happen, but it might actually happen, that. Mm. Big up, by the way. 7 likes on stream. Loving that. Loving the way we're going, stats-wise. Love stats on this channel, don't we? Stand. Cruise advert. Shut up, dog. Go sleep. Should have never fed him. It annoys me that dogs actually have feelings. If they didn't have feelings, they'd be great. They do. How long got to take it off then? What is it? 5:33 now? We had 3 minutes out of, yeah, about 5:34 then. 5:35, because obviously we had that slight delay to kick off because of the moment's silence. What, in terms of football? Yeah, it's not been the best day of football, with all due respect to the teams who've played today, but yeah, it really hasn't been that good of a day of football. Well, I mean, you should really think more carefully before you buy an IPTV. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like it's a game that Brighton can't get back into. And second half is fast approaching. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Phone call there. Busy half time, but second half is about to get underway. Shot just off target there. Dunk. Forward to Matoma. Ball into the box. That'd be a chance for Minter. It's a goal back for Brighton. One back. If it stands, that's the correct score out of the window. Yeah, goal back for Brighton. Yankuba Minter with the goal. 2-1. And that, unfortunately for me, is correct score out of the window. But we still have that. And then at least this game's had goals. Dunk to Minter. Now Belieber. Cut out well in the end. Oh, that's out of play there from Johnson. We doggy to Werner. Kulusevski. Horror. It's raining. Just seen that camera angle. It's raining at the Amex. Don't know if it's raining here. Johnson up. Expand event. Oh yeah, dear, that's loose from Brighton. Madison for Werner. I think Spurs will get a third goal. Probably will finish 3-1 maybe. Don't think Brighton will find another goal. Ball across from Matoma. It's Minter. When across came Bentancur to block. And it was a looping. Did go over Vicario's neck. Now he did look a little bit panicked, the Spurs goalkeeper. Ashik wants it to be 3-1. Kate and Jonathan in the house. How you doing? Not too bad. Thanks. What about you two? Not too bad. Another 35 minutes of Premier League football and we've got an international break. Yay, not. Ooh, Karamatoma. Best opinion. Yeah. There you go. Good. Promising here, and that's Solanke, and that's a vital touch to put it behind for a corner. Madison Kulusevski. Late run, and that's straight into Verbruggen. No, not yet. Igor Julio. All chance. Rutter. 2-2. Brighton have turned it around in the second half. All to play for now. And we're back where we started. Well, better from Brighton in the second half. It's tight for Rutter. But he digs out the shot. And finds the back of the net. And Postecoglou hangs his head in the Brighton South Coast rain. Ooh, free kick. Welbeck, Minter. Mitoma. Blocked. Spurs on the ropes a bit now with 29 minutes to go. It's well and truly all to play for. Minter wins Brighton in the corner. The Seagulls are searching for what would be a big win in response to their Stamford Bridge defeat last weekend. It is a third corner for the home side, putting the tally up to 7. So we can have 5 more, I think. I'm just waiting on that to be all confirmed by Sober Score. And Brighton cannot win this match, otherwise I just go home with nothing. Yep, so we can have 5 more corners in the space of 27 minutes. Now, see you tomorrow, Ashik. You off to bed now, matey, or something, or work, or whatever be the case. Have a good night, evening. You're working, are you? Okay, just started work. Well, have a good night. Working. Oh, it's in. Welbeck might want to turn around Brighton's fortunes here. From 2 down to 3-2 up. Go the Seagulls. Rutter gets away. And oh, he just gets it. The cross in. Welbeck. Johnny on the spot. To head it into the back of the net. And now it is Spurs in search of an equaliser. So 3-2, 5-goal thriller. From cruising to losing for Spurs. Minter, ooh, that's rash. That's rash. Yeah. Yeah, it's rash from Udogie. On Minter, yeah, rash. And when Tottenham get rattled, they, boy oh boy, are rattled, and they lose their heads, they lose their control. And we are seeing examples of that. Minter leaves it for Hinshelwood. Here is Jack Hinshelwood onto Yankuba Minter. Kulusevski's gone into the book. Kulusevski. So Spursy, this. So Spursy. Maddison lifts that one in there. Werner. Porro is deflected and blocked behind for a corner. 20 minutes to find an equaliser or perhaps a winner. They could still win it 4-3. They're going to have to start showing some dominance from now, though, in order to do that. They need 2 goals. And I'll be quite honest with you, before the Brighton goal went in, they could have easily looked like they were going to score another 2 in this second half. Anyway, they just need to get out of this rattle and get back to trying to find a goal. Werner. Getting on much room to manoeuvre on this bloody chair. Roosters going off. Look at the Brighton changes then. So I think there's going to be a double change. Yeah, Belieber and Rutter go off. Julio Enciso and Vifa are the replacements. And we restart with a Spurs free kick. Final event to Timo Werner. I think Kerr goes for the header there. Ooh. Who's that? 27. He's just come on. I think that might be Vifa. Yeah. Who's gone over? Don't think it's a foul. I think it's just an attempt to try and win the ball. Werner into Udogi. Final ball lacked a Spurs player on the end of it, really. Just to put it in. However, Spurs don't lack options on the bench. And there are 2 of them getting ready. Walter Werner. I think Werner's got to go off, to be honest with you. Romero. Loves a goal and a run forward, Romero. Mm. 13 to play. Doggy fed on the left. Werner. Kulusevski loses the ball. Spurs tag teaming to win it back, and they do so. Porra had a go from the edge of the 18-yard box. His shot was blocked. Hinshelwood fell short with the ball. Madison. Two Spurs changes. Timo Werner and Rodrigo Bentancur going off. Changes. And the replacements will be Bissouma and Pape Sarr. Bissouma, former Brighton man. Of course. A rubbish shot book. I think it's time wasting. Maybe. Don't know. Corner and the goal kick. No. Udogie blocked off. Nine. Spurs got a free kick, I think, yeah. About 8.5 minutes to go. You have that feeling, don't you, that Brighton might have won the game here. Thriller in the first bit of the second half, the way the game's turned around. Kulusevski. Well, here's a chance. Udogie sets himself, and it's saved by Verruggers straight at him. Good effort, though. Good stop by Verruggers. Well back Minter. Could wrap the game up here, Brighton. I think that'll be don't know. Sima goes in for the challenge. He stays on his feet. He wants to score. Minter. Brighton have got a corner. This is number 10 of the game. It's Homer into the crowd. James Maddison replaced by Mikey Moore is one of the Spurs changes now. 5 minutes to go. Solanke to Kulusevski. Here he is, Kulusevski. Ball run, Solanke. Brighton change. Jan Kuba-Minteh has contributed to the goal scoring tonight. Or this evening. set to be replaced by Garuda. German man, looks fairly young. Maybe the new Pascal Gross. That's going to be a free kick. Straight down. Yeah. Into what is the final minute now. So towards Slanky the ball in, but couldn't get a touch. We're about to reach the end of the 90. And yeah, Spurs have bottled it from a 2-0 lead. Where are you? There you are. 2-0 lead. Yeah. We're going to have 4 more minutes of this. Corner, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. I don't know. Yep. Well, Postecoglou said that. Well, he wins trophies in his second season. I don't think they will. Particularly not with this kind of counter-attack on from Brighton, but it was clottered for now. But then Cisso's away. 4v2 at the minute. There's open space to finish the game off. And Gruder took too long. Now it's Spurs' turn to counter-break. They need to find an equaliser with some urgency. Same here. Wish it was 5-0. 3 points, yeah, but I want a clean sheet in 5-0. Bang on. Two of the 4 played. 2 remain. And that is nodded back to Ruggan on the delivery by Dunk. Well, my bet does, but other than that, nah. Can't say I'm a big fan of Brighton after what happened. The Emirates. See, so it's the last minute. Spurs need to just turn it up a notch now. They're going to find the equaliser. That is way too heavy for Johnson, yeah. We'll run through to Verbruggen. Last chance for Spurs really now to get forward. It's more. If you're giving a body check on the edge of the 18-yard box. And there's no more time. We've played the full 4 minutes. And we have the full-time whistle. And it's been quite a thriller second half. Spurs rolled into a 2-0 lead at half-time. But in the second half, Brighton bit back. The full-time score at the Amex Stadium, Brighton 3, Spurs 2. And we'll have a quick look now and a quick roundup of this weekend. We started on Saturday at 12:30 where Crystal Palace were beaten 1-0 by Liverpool. Diogo Jota's early goal won Liverpool the game. Of course, Alisson went up injured and Palace had an opportunity to try and equalise, but they failed to seize upon that opportunity, so it finished 1-0 to Liverpool at Selhurst Park. The Gunners. Well, it was an awkward start. First half ended 0-0 to my surprise. Greeted by a second half goal from Southampton. Quickly responded by Havertz and Martinelli and Saka. Contributed to the scoring to make it a 3-1 win for Arsenal. I would have liked it to have been a clean sheet and a few more goals, but 3 points going into the international break. What a thriller between Brentford and Wolves yesterday. 5-3 that finished. Nathan Collins opened the scoring in the second minute. Matheus Cunha, just 2 minutes later, responded for Wolves. A Burma penalty in the 20th minute got Brentford 2-1 up. 6 minutes later, Strand Larsen got an equaliser. Norgard, just 2 minutes after that goal, put Brentford back in front 3-2. Before half-time, Pinnock made it 4-2. In the 90th minute, Carvalho made it 5-2. And Ait Nouri in added time scored a third goal for Wolves. Leicester beating Bournemouth 1-0. Former Brighton man, speaking of them, scored the winner for them. Facundo Buonanotte. A 1-0 win for the Foxes over Bournemouth. Another rather interesting game. Man City 3, Fulham 2. City getting points, but of course it was a awkward start for them. Andreas Pereira with the opening goal in the 26th minute. Equaliser came 6 minutes later from Mateo Kovacic. 2 minutes into the second half, Kovacic scored again to make it 2-1. Doku made it 3-1 in the 82nd, and a consolation in the 88th from Rodrigo Muniz. And it finished Man City 3, Fulham 2. The Hammers hammered Ipswich. Michail Antonio on the score sheet in the first minute. Equaliser 5 minutes later from Liam Delap. But since then, it was Kudus, Bowen and Paquetá to give the Hammers a 4-1 victory over Ipswich. A no-frills draw between Everton and Newcastle. There was a penalty missed by Gordon, but other than that, it was a ball fest as it finished 0-0 there. Same really between Villa and Man U, another ball fest. There was a red card, there was 2 goals, and it was 1-1 between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. Chris Wood in the 49th minute opened the scoring for Forest. Nottingham had Wake with the equaliser in the 57th. And a second yellow card for James Ward-Prowse. And at the Amex, we've just seen a 3-2 victory for Brighton over Spurs. Well, now we race into an international break, and we're going to quickly roll into what's happened to me. Nothing, mate. We're going to quickly roll into what we have got coming up for you during this international break. Doesn't feel like it's about time for an international break, does it? But it is. We start tomorrow. So we have got a game tomorrow. We're going to do a bit of League Two, bit of fun. It'll be Bradford City versus Newport County. So kind of North Yorkshire-ish versus the very, 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 very east side of Wales, the edge of Wales. That kicks off at 8. I don't think we've got anything Tuesday. Have we got anything Tuesday? Nothing on Tuesday except for the EFL Trophy, which I don't really bother with. Wednesday has got on offer a Women's Champions League game. I don't think I'll do that. Man City women v Barcelona women. I don't really bother with the women too much. I might give it a go. Haven't decided yet. We will be here on Thursday, and that is a certainty. Because England are on at 7:45 in the Nations League on ITV1 and ITVX, and they're up against Greece at Wembley. Hopefully we get the win. Friday's action has got on offer what? What do you mean? Who do you think I support? You are Greek. We should be a 5-0 win then for England there. Should be a very comfortable 5-0 victory for England, hopefully. And yeah, Friday's offering is very, very bleak and boring. because, of course, Premier Sports have bailed out of their televising. I see. Yeah. Saturday, we've got one game at least, and that will be at 12:30. So next Saturday, this Saturday coming, we're going back to League 2 on Saturday coming. Chesterfield versus Notts County. And then I think for the rest of the day, I think it's squat. Yeah. Let me see when Scotland plays. Yeah, Scotland. We'll get confirmation on when on Scotland's televising. And that potentially could be a double header on Saturday then. But yeah, we'll definitely have the 12:30 game as long as that stays on telly. Chesterfield versus Notts County. And then we'll look ahead to Super Sunday next week. Page 4 we'll go for. Gone way too far back. Gone way too far back. Try 2. There we go. Super Sunday next week. Yeah, Super Sunday next week is what we want. So yeah, Sunday next week, I'm just looking to see if there's any other options. 2 p.m, 2 p.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m. 5 o'clock, it'll be Finland versus England is what we'll have for you on a week today. Finland versus England at 5. I got 5 on it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I got 5 on it. 5 o'clock. And then we look back into a week on Monday. Yeah. Bleak. Tuesday, the 15th. Bleak. Wednesday the 16th might do Arsenal women. We'll be back on Thursday the 17th with League 1. Shrewsbury versus Exeter City. Potentially. One of those two, yeah, it'll be the Arsenal women on that game. And then Friday the 18th is when our full return will take place. And that is Leeds versus Sheffield United. But let's start with next week. Tomorrow we have got League 2 for you guys. I know, not the best, but at least I've got something to offer you. And England are back on Thursday. It's definitely guaranteed streams Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday next week. Of course, I will wait for the confirmations on ITV over the Scotland televising. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything Friday. But yeah, we'll see what ITV say about picking the Scotland games and all that. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Folks, your company has been fantastic over the course of this weekend and on today's Super Sunday. But I am going to leave you all on that note. So thank you all So very much for joining us tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. A bit of League 2 fun. It is Bradford City versus Newport County with us tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.
Town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.